Alright, so there are a couple of points about deadlifting. Number one, the most important thing that I see people not pay attention to is the most important thing that people don't do when they're focusing on a proper deadlift. A lot of people will say the most important thing is a poor back position, where you're in a slouch position when you pick up the bar and so on. See, that's really bad, I agree, but in my personal opinion it's not quite as important as not having a proper setup in terms of where the bar path begins and ends. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate what I mean by that. You'll see a lot of people come in and set up the bar where they're positioned too far away from it. So the bar might start rather, like 6 inches away from the shins, like this. Having an improper position like that is going to create a lot of shear forces and a huge lever arm for the lower back, and it's going to cause problems. Even if you get as tight as you're supposed to get when you're ready to pull, you want that bar to be in proper line with your physics and with your geometry. So the bar's got to be positioned right underneath the shoulder blades. So when you see me in my setup here, I get under the bar, my shoulder blades are on top of the bar. The bar stays close to my shins. That's going to line me up properly for a proper pull from straight up and down. Okay? So from the side view, the bar's going to travel in a straight line. I'm going to get tight, and I make my pull. Now note what happens when I do the same thing with the original position that I said I don't like. When that bar is located all the way over here, that's what begins to happen. So as soon as the bar came off the ground, it moved its way into the right position that we're trying to get from the start anyway. That's not what we want, because once that weight goes from, this is like 200 pounds, to like 300 pounds, 400 pounds, 500 pounds, it's an injury waiting to happen because of the stresses that it's putting on the lower back. So that's not what we want. Making sure that bar travels in a straight line from bottom to top is what we're looking for. And that's what my thought is on the most important thing to remember when you're deadlifting, especially when you're starting to deadlift heavier and heavier weight, or if you want to improve your strength while you're doing the deadlift. You got to get your setup right, you got to get your geometry correct, and stay in line with physics. That's it.